Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel, and this is A Stable Life. We have already taken care of getting grain and hay in all the stalls, and we are now ready to let the horses in. We still have Spitfire up here. He's walking a lot better, as you guys can see. There is a slight limp, but the main reason that we have him in here is to prevent further infection, because it has warmed up quite a bit. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-50s, and because of that, there is mud in the pasture. So what we're working on right now is making sure that no infection starts in his hoof, which means being in the lower arena where there's no mud. Lovely thing about having an experienced horse like Spitfire, pretty much guaranteed he knows his stall. Well, today is a little bit different than normal days, and we're gonna have to be mindful of the horses because it is now hunting season here in northeastern Pennsylvania, and that changes things just a little bit for us with our horses. All the areas behind the horse stable are all woods, and all of those woods are hunted. A lot of the experienced horses that we have here are rather used to hearing gunshots going off, and so it doesn't bother them too much. However, we do have some new horses here, like William, Roni, and George. And I don't know how they're gonna act, especially if we had a morning that was rather chaotic because it's the first day and there was a lot of gunshots going off. Sometimes it makes them really scared, and the byproduct of that is that they don't go into their stalls. I have a stable full of horses that are going into all of the wrong stalls. So when it comes to leaving them in today, we're gonna do so with caution. We need to be mindful because they may be a little bit more jumpy, which means that I will need to walk around them and treat them with care and act slower, because any sudden movements with my hands, with my body, could result in them spooking, jumping out of the way, and inadvertently hurting me. Right, Pancho? We'll let them in nice and easy, and we'll see how this goes. See if any horses are freaked out or if it's rather calm today. There goes Pancho. Good news, Pancho went right to his stall. Now let's see how the rest of these guys do. And something to note is that I usually can tell how good things were for the hunters based on how the horses come in. If they're acting like nothing happened, then that means that it wasn't really a good morning for the hunters. What's up, big guy? I believe I have addressed this in one of the videos, but I'm not sure. Tucker is in the middle field temporarily because while shoeing out his hoof, we realized that he had a bit of a problem and it needed some corrective shoeing. So because of that, we had to put him in the middle field. Basically, we didn't want it to get infected, so we put him in the middle field. And the rest of the horses came on in, honestly, not acting pretty crazy. Ooh, that means it's not looking good for the hunters so far. Well, George went to his stall, Champ went to his stall, as did everyone else. How you doing, buddy? Want to say hi to everybody? Good old Spitfire. For anybody that didn't know, Spitfire is actually my wife's horse. Used to be my dad's, then he became my mom's, and now he's my wife's. All right, now we can let in the big field. Morning, gentlemen. Morning, Declan. Hey, Danny. Skywalker. Suede. Obi. Duke. Archer. Weather. Samson. Gavin. Sriracha. And our two white guys, Argento and Docs. And all the cows are chilling over here too. Everyone's moving in smoothly, very smoothly. So it doesn't look like we're gonna have any problems with hunting season today. But that's the opening day. We'll see how things go for the rest of the week. With all of our horses in the barn, let's go check on our two little guys and see how they're doing, because guys, it's donkey time. Well, look at these cuties. Oh yeah, hey Buster. Rocky, you up for letting me pet you, buddy? Huh? All right, let's give you some food, guys, huh? There you go, boys. Let's open up that window for you, shall we? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. There's some nice light for you. And just in case anyone was wondering how the donkeys are doing, they have no health problems. They are doing good. They developed a very nice winter coat. Buster's definitely a lot warmer towards people than Rocky, so we're trying to spend a little bit more time with Rocky so that he could be as friendly as Buster. That is part of their personalities as well, so there's a good chance that Buster will probably always be more friendly than Rocky, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to try to help Rocky as well. And the three of them have become quite good friends, right, Tucker? Aside from that little issue, Tucker is doing really good. All the horses are in and eating. Let's go check on our round bales and see how things are looking. Look at all the little donkey tracks, guys. They're everywhere. You know, I distinctly remember putting a round bale in there. Doesn't look like it though. That's funny, man. Wow. Huh. Wasn't even that cold, but I guess the hay was that good. Looks like we're gonna need to put out a full spread. Everything's empty and everything needs to be topped up. Kind of curious, this little pile of hay here that's left, is this good quality or is this rotten hay? Take this. That looks good. Good. I don't know if you guys can hear, there's some gunshots going off right now. Good. Little bit. Right here. Yeah, this is the bottom piece of a bale that wasn't good. Oh wow, there's gunshots going off everywhere. Remember folks, if you hear one gunshot, that's good. If you hear like a lot of gunshots, the hunter needs to work on his aim. Okay. I'd say that's pretty good. We'll just move this. Oh, we got another chunk here. There we go. There we go. Scoop that up later on today. I'd say this is ready for some hay. We've got 5 here, including 1 inside with the tractor, so that means 6. So I'll have 4 taken out for today. That'll leave me 2 for Tuesday, but I probably will need to put out more on Tuesday. And I'm not exactly sure what awaits for me on Tuesday, but I think we're gonna be working on finishing up our corn for the veggie boys. I think I'm gonna get some extra round bales using our round bale wagon so that I have enough stockpiled here to get me through till next week. That way I don't need to waste valuable time going and getting more round bales on Tuesday, but everything's set and ready for me to just take the bales and put them out for the horses. After all, it's Tuesday. That's manure day. We all know what I really should be focusing on. Those 4 round bales are out, we're good to let the horses out, but I just wanted to give you guys some cool numbers. At least I thought it was rather interesting. So we figured out by weight that there's about 23 small square bales per round bale. So with us putting 4 round bales out, that means that we put the equivalent of over 92 small square bales out for our horses to eat. And I routinely think about how I used to have to move 100 small square bales every week when we got to this time of year in order to make sure that our horses had enough hay. And I did the equivalent of an entire day's work in about half an hour. What I'm getting at here, guys, is I love round bales. That and these horses eat a lot of hay, but that's okay, right? They need to be well fed, taken care of, because each and every single one of these horses is loved by somebody. Right, Skywalker? A lot of these horses are people's therapists, psychiatrists, pets, and then for other horses, that's their way of getting their adrenaline rush, going out, doing some gymkhana, doing some dressage, doing some jumping, which is a cool thought. And we're happy to take care of them for them. Right, Docs? All right, let's let these guys out. After you, Champ, Declan, and George are all turned out. And it looks like only George was thirsty. So we're gonna give George a little bit of time here for him to get a drink. Then we'll let out the next 3 horses. So now that hunting season has arrived here at our stable, of course we have to be mindful when we're letting the horses in, making sure that we're careful and a lot more vigilant when it comes to turning them in, just in case one of them goes into the wrong stalls, or if one of them got scared while out in the pasture and then maybe nicked one of their legs or got a new scratch or bruise. So that's something we have to be on the lookout for. But another thing that changes is, of course, for recreational riding. A lot of these horses are taken out on trail rides and ridden all through the property. And during hunting season, that can be dangerous. So what we do to prevent any bad situations like that from occurring is, firstly, we put notices all over the stable that hunting season has began, and we try to alert all of our clients that hunting season has started for those that don't keep watch for those sort of things. So we do discourage our clients from taking trail rides through the woods during hunting season. And if they are doing a trail ride where they're not going riding in the woods, they're riding on property that is not hunted, we encourage them to wear fluorescent orange so they are clearly visible. So that way nobody makes the mistake of thinking that they are a deer when they indeed are not. There are breaks through the hunting season. This changes based on where you live. Here in northeastern Pennsylvania, on Sunday, there is no hunting. If anybody wants to do a trail ride, that would be their day to do so. That constantly changes per year based on what Pennsylvania dictates for the Game Commission. So we have to keep our eyes on that just to make sure that everybody at our stable is happy, the horses are healthy, and the hunters are able to find the deer that they're looking for without having to worry about people being in the area where they are hunting. Alrighty guys, good news. Based on how Spitfire is performing, Mom and I talked it over, and we think that Spitfire's ready to be turned out in the middle field with the rest of his buddies. He's been in for a little bit over a week, so he's definitely tired of staying in. So we'll let him go out and spend some time with his friends. And since I cleaned the middle field last week, although the manure isn't taken out of the pasture, they're not standing in it, so it's actually clean, which means we shouldn't have any problems with reinfection. Bye, Fire. Hope you have a good day, bud. There you go, boys. Enjoy the day. And just in case if you're wondering if I myself go hunting, the answer is yes, I do. I have a lot of work that I try to get done each and every single day, and hunting season isn't a major priority for me, so you won't find me out usually on opening day, but I will start going out after some of the hunters have gotten what they are looking for and they're no longer here. Things quiet down a little bit when you get into the second week. That's usually when I'll head out for a day or two. I pretty much have no problem just going for a walk in the woods and just sitting in a tree for a little while. Gives you lots of time to think. Alrighty, gentlemen. What do you say we move you on over into the left run? That way you guys have free reign everywhere you'd like to go, huh? There you go. You're free to go. Just got to get them a slice of hay and then they're done. And then that's it for morning feeding. We're all hooked up. Let's go get some round bales. We are safe and sound home with all 8 round bales, and it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna unload this after lunch. For now, let's go get some grub. Oh man, lunch was good. I had some nachos. My wife had some leftover Japanese food. Her and I sat together and pretty much just talked a little bit about how our days were going, so that was really nice. Now we are back at it. As you guys can see, the wagon is unloaded. All of the bales are sitting over here. I boogered this bale up a little bit getting it off, so it'll be one of the first ones that I feed to the horses here, but she'll be just fine. You can see we got 8 bales all stacked in right here looking nice and ready. So there are 10 bales here that are ready to be sent out. So now that we finally got hay all taken care of, let's go see if we could finish up cleaning what we weren't able to finish up cleaning last week. And there are no plans for any flat tires. No plans. That's not happening today. Good news, we have finished cleaning the pasture for today, and we don't have any flat tires, so that's awesome. I'm here hanging out with Poncho, and I wanted to just show you guys how things are at the hay feeder. Let's hang with the horses a little. What do you think, Sriracha? Over here is Samson and Danny. What's up, guys? What's up, weather? Enjoying the hay? I want you guys to listen closely. See if you can hear the sound that they make when they chew hay. It's pretty cool. Chilling with Casino and Champ over here. And Declan, Archer, and Rebel. Well, guys, I got some good news. All the horses are fed. Everybody is looking good. And everybody is out and about doing their thing, which is just perfect. That's exactly what we want. All the horses are turned out. Tucker is back in the big field where he belongs. That was where we put him. And I also put Spitfire out. Both of them looked pretty good, and with me just cleaning that pasture. And I thought to end the video, what we'd do is we'd spend our last moments with the donkeys. Yeah. What's up, you troublemakers? They were down here playing with the jolly ball. What are you two up to, huh? Huh? What are you two up to? Buster, you got any concluding thoughts? How about you, Rocky? Looking good, guys. Looking good. Alrighty, guys. It's going to be on this cute note that's going to be where we're ending the video for today. You got any questions for them? Anything you want them to know? Any thoughts or concerns? All right. So, Buster, that's my earbud. That's not for you to eat. Buster. All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure that you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. What do you think, Samson? Any thoughts?